Welcome everybody to look at a brand new 88 films release, and it is 1974's Street Law. So this is directed by Enzo G. Castorelli, who has seen 7 other films from before, including the likes of The Inglourious Bastards, High Crime, and Keoma. The last 2 of those starring our leading star in this film. And it's an Italian crime film clocking in at 102 minutes long. Stars Franco Nero. Favourites from him have been the likes of How to Kill a Judge, Massacre Time, and The Day of the Owl. Also stars Barbara Bach, who is in The Spy Who Loved Me and Force 10 from Navarone. And this is about Carlo Antonelli, who is an engineer from Genoa, who gets attacked and held hostage during a bank robbery and decides to take justice into his own hands. At first, the robbers seem to get the upper hand, but then he's helped by Tommy, a young criminal who takes his side. So this starts off with a montage of criminal acts and violence, then a fantastic bank robbery that concludes with a car chase. And although it doesn't fully keep up that kind of energy for the rest of the plot, it is nonetheless a highly engrossing effort that has a great lead performance from Franco Nero. The violence is also well done, especially during that montage and the bank robbery. It also has some effective tension. The supporting cast is good. The score soundtrack is excellent. The production is solid. The action scenes are well executed, especially with its slow motion, which does really rather reminisce me of films from later periods, the likes of the 80s, where we'd get from likes of John Woo. And there is some decent characterization throughout. So, yeah, really enjoyable effort. This is easily my joint first favourite film from Enzo G. Castorelli, to be honest. Joins The Inglourious Bastards at the top of his filmography that I've seen so far. 4.5 out of 5 from me. Easily. I really enjoyed this. And like I said, even though it doesn't quite keep up that energy of the beginning, that does at least, capture you and pulls you in and makes you, sympathetic to our lead character's cause. And yeah, it does at least, manage to be engrossing because of that. And yeah, really nice slipcover with new artwork on it. New artwork, don't think it says by anyone. Yeah, with art by Thomas Walker. So really like that new artwork. And yeah, we also get the new artwork on the sleeve cover as well as the disc itself. So there's the sleeve cover, and then we get it on the disc. We also get the reversible artwork on the sleeve cover as well, as you can see. And we get a little booklet as well. Only a few pages long, but it has in it action and reaction, thrills, people and politics in Enzo G. Castorelli's Street Law by Francesco Massesi. And yeah, it's got the new artwork on the front, and then that really rather cool poster as well on the back. I'd love that as a full poster, to be honest. And yeah, like I said, it's only a short booklet. It's 5 pages long thereabouts, and then we get another poster inside. Again, I really like that one. Although the car he drives is not a Mustang. One of the villains drives a Mustang. What our hero drives is the god-awful Austin Allegro. So unfortunately, that is a little bit of a downer on the film. But still, especially when you live in Italy, why would you choose that car of all things? I don't know. And then we get a poster as well with the new artwork on it as well. The only letdown with this release is the poster itself, which is on really rather quite thin paper, and there's nothing on the reverse. Would it really taken that much effort to, put the original artwork or one of the posters that they've got in the booklet or whatnot on the reversible side? Probably not. So, yeah, but that's the only downer I have with this release. And then on the disc itself, we've got a 2K restoration from the original camera negative. It's presented in 1.85:1 aspect ratio. You got 2.0 English mono, 2.0 Italian mono with newly translated English subtitles. Then you got audio commentary with Italian cinema experts Eugenio Colani, Troy Howarth, and Nathaniel Thompson. Then you got a shorter US Grindhouse cut. Then you got Sniff Around and Find Out featurette by Mike Malloy, Enzo's Law, an interview with the director Enzo G. Castorelli. Then you got Oliver Onions, an interview with composers Guido and Maurizio De Angelis. They do a really rather fantastic soundtrack and score on this. They do so. There's a couple of vocal numbers that they do, but the soundtrack itself is also really well. I say soundtrack. The score itself is also really rather fantastic, and one key moment of the score, sound or soundtrack, whichever way you want to call it, is played over the montage of the criminal acts. Excellent bit of use of music there. And then you got Street Stunts, an interview with actor and stuntman Massimo Vanni, original trailer, TV spot, and everything physically extra that you've seen already. So, yeah, excellent film, really. Another really rather fun and well done performance from Franco Nero, who, yeah, continues to knock it out of the park with the physical releases that he's been given with his films as of late. You know, Radiance Films did a really rather good job last year. With the Cosa Nostra box set, yeah, it's nice to see that they're still finding other films from him to put out on Blu-ray and put out on Blu-ray in fine style as well, because the 2K restoration looks really rather nice. The sound is really rather good, especially when it comes to Franco Nero's shotgun in the final act, which hits objects and whatnot in like a warehouse, like a grenade. Basically, it just explodes things, and it just looks really, really fantastic. And again, kind of reminds me of John Woo films, where you think of like Hard Boiled and whatnot. I think that's the one where it's in the hospital in the like final act and whatnot. And yeah, the guns in that just make things explode and stuff like that. And it just really feels like that kind of thing that John Woo would end up going to do and perfect. So yeah, great film. Highly recommend it, especially if you're into Franco Nero films. I think at the moment it's on a slight sale on the 88 Films website at only £15. And yeah, it's well worth the money for that amount. So yeah, get out there and get it if you haven't already. If you have seen the film though before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.